Good morning all. This is Dr. Poonam Sharma, Assistant Professor, Department of English in Government Degree College, Amroha, District Amroha and UP Government. Friends, today I am here to teach you a very beautiful and useful topic, and that is figure of speech. So first of all, let me make you clear that why do we use figures of speech in our language? To make our conversation, to make a poem effective. As a woman decorate her body with the jewelry, with the ornament, in the same way, a poet or a writer decorates his piece of work with the use of figures of speech. That's why in Hindi we call them alankar. Alankar means abhushan. So here is the definition of figures of speech. That a figure of speech is used is a departure from the ordinary form of expression, or we can say that ordinary course of ideas in order to produce a greater effect. Okay, let me give you an example. Suppose we observe a very beautiful girl and we want to appreciate her and we say that you are very beautiful. It would not be as effective as when we say that you looks like moon, her face looks like moon. So this is the magic of figures of speech. Friends, there are many figures of speech used by the authors and poets in their works, but here I am going to discuss very few important figures of speech. So let us move forward, and first of all we are going to discuss a very important figure of speech, that is simile. Simile in Hindi is also called upma alankar. What is simile? In simile, actually it is a comparison between two objects. Between two objects of different kinds, but which have at least some point common between them. And the words of comparison which are used in simile are as, like and so. For example, we can say life is like a dream. जीवन स्वप्न के समान है. So here we are comparing the life with the dream. And for comparison, we are using the word like. Okay. In a very famous poem by the great English writer, English poet William Shakespeare, he has given the example of simile in his famous poem Mercy, that it dropped from the heaven as the gentle rain. कि जो दया का गुण है वो मनुष्य के हृदय से ऐसे ही बाहर आता है जैसे कि वर्षा की बूंदें स्वर्ग से धरती पर गिरती हैं. So next we shall go. Here we can see he is saying that my dog is as smelly as dirty socks. So he is comparing the dog with the dirty socks. So next friend, let us move forward. Our next figure of speech is metaphor. Metaphor in Hindi is also called, friends, Rupak Alankar. A metaphor is an implied simile. It is also called implied simile, or we can also call it hidden simile. It does not, like the simile, state that one thing is like another or acts as another, but takes that for granted and proceed as if the two were one. Means comparison is there, but the words of comparison are not used. Remember that I have told you the example of simile, that life is like a dream. But here we will not say life is like a dream. In spite of this, we shall say life is a dream. कि जीवन ही स्वप्न है. हमने यहाँ comparison नहीं किया. We have not compared, but we have just implied the hidden simile. The camel is a ship of desert. Here we are comparing the camel with the ship, but we are not using the words of comparison. I hope that it's clear to you, and here are some other examples. That Akash fought like a lion. Let us make the difference clear. Akash fought like a lion, simply. But if we are saying Akash was a lion in the fight, then it's metaphor. Both are indicating the same idea, same things. But here the use of figure of speech is different. So friends, these are the two figure of speech discussed by me. Thanks a lot.